What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Stirfry. I'm Chef T.
I'm Will the Spacekid.
And let's get it started. All right, so as everyone knows, we just came back from tour.
Yep, tour was great.
It was a great time. What an experience. Definitely one for the books.
Yep, got to go to a lot of nice places that I've never been to personally.
Yeah, a lot of places. Traveled all the way down south to Atlanta. And it was just an experience. Willie, do you want to start off by talking a little bit about it? And
Definitely. So, first day pretty much was Pittsburgh. You know, we all went there with our Cleveland Browns get up. Couple bad stares, but hey, that's life.
Hey, go Browns.
And then as far as Pittsburgh, I've never been to Pittsburgh, so I didn't know like Pittsburgh had heavy traffic. You know, I have been to Chicago, so Chicago definitely had some crazy traffic, but I had no idea like the downtown was like that.
I think that it's not even the traffic; it's those roads, man. Like, I don't know who decided to plan out the escape of these roads, but there's so many twists and turns. When I was there with Manny, man, we took at least like 5 or 6 wrong turns.
Got you.
Because it's just like, it'd be like merge left, merge right. Oh, go in the circle. It'd be crazy.
So you think the roads are kind of small?
I think the roads are fucked up, and I think that's what causes traffic.
It just seems like it's so many people. Like,
yeah, I mean,
of course, like everybody downtown. Well, I can't even say that because I feel like I've been to different people downtown saying it just wasn't like that. So I think that was the first thing that kind of like stood out to me. And like while we were downtown, we got to go to the radio station, which was super dope.
Yeah, shout out to Canty Casa and Grind Mode. Thanks for having us. It was awesome.
Yeah, Grind Mode was definitely
great dude.
Cool people because, you know, often you might go to a radio station or a media outlet and they just constantly stress the idea of like they're doing a favors for you or, you know, they're pretty much, you know, hot stuff or whatever. So I really like their attitude. And like you said, I'm really glad that they did have us. The people of Pittsburgh got to hear us on the radio. I mean, that was super lit.
Yeah, it was super fun. And then after the Canty Casa Grind Mode stuff, we went down to Scoop TV. Scoop. Yeah, which was, they filmed in, what was it called, Social Status?
I think it was Social Status.
That store was beautiful.
For the audience, listen, pretty much, you know, urban clothing store.
Yeah, hype beasts. Where,
you know, all your typical stuff you need, like Bape, Supreme, stuff like that. Fire clothing, by the way.
Yeah, beautiful aesthetics to the store.
Scoop was definitely, you know, cool. Pretty much straight to the point. You know, he asked us a lot of good questions. You know, pretty much like what, you know, keeps us, you know, going. Who are the different people that influence us, stuff like that. So definitely appreciate the vibes.
Yeah, Scoop TV did a great job. And then the concert, I mean, we went to, I think it was called the Galaxy Lounge.
Yeah, Galaxy Lounge was definitely an interesting vibe. Real, like, urban environment.
Yeah.
They had, like, I guess, like, this special chicken with this sauce. Definitely.
Oh, yeah, those chicken wings.
Definitely good. Like, if you are in Pittsburgh and you want some chicken, definitely head to the Galaxy Lounge.
Head there.
And, I mean, the club in general, like, from the colors, the paintings.
The setup was cool. The paintings was sweet. It had kind of, in a way, it had that club feel, but there was like those paintings were psychedelic almost.
Well, what I did notice is they actually have a lot of like concerts there, like for, you know, not like super, super big people, but like people kind of like in the middle of the music industry. Like I saying like King Von. I mean, King Von is really, you know, big in Chicago, but I saying like he was coming down there and different like people. So, I mean, it's dope to even, you know, be on the same stage, same platform.
Yeah,
you know, as these bigger artists.
Right. I mean, yeah, even networking in Pittsburgh. To me, Pittsburgh was beautiful, man. That downtownscape, their hills. It
was definitely a surprise for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just didn't know. Like, I don't know. I kind of didn't have any crazy expectations because, you know, when people talk about Pittsburgh, it's kind of not like their first stop or at least from, well, I guess maybe because Ohio is 2 hours, I never hear about people like, hey, I'm about to go on vacation to Pittsburgh. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
So, seeing it for myself and what it was, I could definitely say it was dope.
Yeah, I definitely would vibe with Pittsburgh again. I think it's only 2 hours away. I thought it was way farther away, to be honest with you. Like,
I
it
mean,
always seemed like so far away.
I guess kind of because, so obviously you have like rivalries are close, but for some reason I don't know. I think we stress that Detroit is our rivalry a little bit more than Pittsburgh. I don't know.
Detroit. I don't know. But
I mean, kind of when you think about sports, like as far as like basketball, football, I don't know. Like we always want to see,
I
Michigan
get it.
lose.
It's right there. Yeah, and Michigan's just Michigan.
Yeah,
I don't know
much.
how Michigan people just beef. I feel like Pennsylvania and Ohio people just don't. It's just, I don't know.
I actually think seeing like a crazy story. Well, I can't even say like seeing like it's like a fact. We actually like beat Michigan in a war, and that's why Toledo is in Ohio.
Yeah. No, dude, there's something about Michigan people. Michigan people just love the fuck out of Michigan.
I think I think it's the same.
It's sweet. Okay, they have a little bit better of Great Lakes, but realistically, everything in compared to Ohio's pretty much the same. You're still in the Midwest.
Yeah.
We have a lake as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the most beautiful
Facts.
lake, but I don't know. The beef between Ohio and Michigan is just, it's there, and I don't understand it.
I mean, could you just imagine that war, like fighting for Toledo?
Yeah, you guys could have Toledo for
and it's
real.
kind of crazy because, like, I really feel like Toledo kind of supports Michigan a lot more. Like, every time I talk to a Toledo person, they support all the Michigan teams.
All the Michigan, yeah.
Buy all the, like, Michigan gear.
It's because of that. It's because of that scenario they think they should be part of Michigan. So
like, it's pretty crazy to me.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, you're in Ohio. Come on now.
Yeah, man.
All right, so we went a little off topic, but after Pittsburgh, we drove down to Washington, D.C., and, man, that was a gorgeous place. Yeah. Our hotel, beautiful. We had a nice patio overlooking the Pentagon and all of downtown Washington, D.C.
Dope.
Beautiful hotel right in downtown.
I mean, to D.C.,
was that your stomach?
Man, I don't even know.
Yeah.
But D.C. was definitely great. So I had already kind of had like a perception of DC as far as different things to look at that people love and go to DC for. So seeing a lot of those things in person. Also, while we were there, kind of like how you said, the hotel actually had a rotating floor, right? That was
Washington. Yeah, that was DC. Yep.
Yeah, so it had a rotating floor. It was kind of like you would look down and the floor would just go in circles. And on top of that, your seat and table would also like rotate.
And,
so 2 minutes, you're having a conversation. You'll be on the left side of the room. You continue your conversation. Next thing you know, you're on the right side of the room. Like, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that was a beautiful restaurant because it overlooked. So our balcony overlooked a lot of DC, but this restaurant overlooked the whole scape of Washington, D.C. Like, you could see it all from this rotating room, and I think it was amazing. They even have, so the outskirt where the tables are would rotate, and they had a dance floor that wouldn't rotate. And and the bar was beautiful aesthetics. We even met somebody actually that works for Homeland Security. It was from Cleveland.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was amazing.
It was a guy.
What are the odds?
Basically, he was explaining his story growing up in East Cleveland, rough neighborhood, overcoming, poverty and stuff like that. And he was just telling us, like, he's out in D.C., making big moves, trying to change the community.
Yeah, and that's amazing to me to see people like that giving back. So I feel like that's a problem is people they leave Cleveland or leave their areas and they don't give back or they don't try and improve the lives of people that they used to live that sort of life, That dude was amazing, very inspirational.
Yeah, that definitely was.
That was probably one of my favorite people that we got to network with
Yeah,
and meet in
that was
DC
definitely cool. Just
specifically.
knowing that people are, you know, from Cleveland are doing stuff everywhere, like in a positive way.
Yeah, and that instant bond that we got from meeting someone from our area was just amazing.
And then later on that night, the nightlife was
This is when it
pretty.
was fun.
Nightlife was pretty crazy.
DC, you have a great nightlife.
Yeah, I can say that. Like the strip. What was the strip called?
Was it fourth? Four.
Well, I mean, well, the main thing I remember is secrets. Anywhere it's a secrets is probably popping in the city. That's just how it goes.
Yeah,
Like
they had their downtown was there were so many bars. I was
it was
amazed.
so many bars, so many blocks, and just the vibe. Like it seemed like people was ready to have fun, not really too rowdy, trying to fight and all of that corny stuff. Seemed like everybody just was out
Yeah,
like,
everyone was out to have a
woo,
good
let's
time.
have fun, let's get it. Um, and the food definitely had some
Oh,
like
okay, yeah.
crazy food.
After the bars is the best part, actually. This food was phenomenal. We went to, what was the pizza place called? Was it just Giant Slice? I think it was just Giant Slice.
I think it was
It
Giant
was just
Slice.
Giant Slice, and it was just giant pizza, bigger than my
Yeah,
head.
the pizza was crazy.
It was like this big. Like,
like
yeah, like huge.
pizza was
Like
huge.
a foot and a half long.
I mean, I personally liked the pizza.
I did too. It was good pizza.
It was kind of like on like just like a slim big pizza. Pretty much bar food. I mean,
Hey, when
although
you're
it wasn't in a
drunk,
bar, but like it's basically bar food.
yeah, when you're drunk, man, that shit slaps. I mean, it was greasy. It was all you could ask for in a drunk
And
food.
we was kind of in the moment, and we saw like a big tourist attraction, so we ate again.
Yeah,
we had
yeah.
we had to go to Ben's Chili Dog.
In honor, yeah, in honor of these cities' foods, we had to eat again.
People that don't know, Ben's Chili Dog is famous. Even Obama has went there to eat.
Yeah, his pictures are
and
everywhere.
tons of celebrities just
Yeah, their
over
pictures are
time.
pasted all over the restaurant. Beautiful old school looking diner.
Yeah, real vintage, and the chili dog itself was amazing. It's a bit on the smaller side, but hey, man, quality, man. Sometimes you just gotta pay more for quality.
Yep, and that home cooked feel, that cooked with care feel.
Definitely had like a little spice to it. What you think about it?
Yeah, no, for sure. It was definitely one of the places I would visit again and get that food from there. So after DC and all the great food, the great drinks, the great hotel, we went to Virginia Beach, another great
Yeah,
place.
Virginia Beach was my personal favorite.
Yeah, our hotel room there might have been the best. I
Yeah, the
think.
hotel room was
Overlooking the
amazing, just like overlooking the water.
ocean view.
People were fishing out there, surfing. It was
Yeah,
just amazing.
it was amazing. I wish I would have. I wish it would have been during like the summertime, because man, I would love to go swim in that ocean. It was a little chilly, so we just hung out. We walked the beach, but it was a little too cold to go swimming or whatever. But man, Virginia Beach is definitely sweet.
And just the kind of like the shore walk, pretty much.
Yeah, I dug that. Oh yeah, where they had all the
Yeah,
lights
so like
and stuff.
basically, yeah, the lights itself, they had different stuff for like Christmas. Basically, skip Thanksgiving completely.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, if you guys should have seen it. Pretty tall, Christmas stuff pretty much already out there, lit up at night.
And people would drive through. They would have cars that would drive through
Definitely got a couple pictures with it.
and check it out. And then, I like the kind of the whole atmosphere around Virginia Beach, like these little stores.
Yeah, so clothing stores definitely were interesting. It was crazy, like the fake Supreme, man.
Oh, they were.
Well, I mean,
their ass bought a screen press, and they're just like, all right.
yeah, so we seen so much like fake Supreme. Supreme clothing was basically like $10. So like it catches your eye at first, like ooh, and then you look on the tag and the quality, and it's just like, yeah, this isn't it.
Yeah.
So that was pretty interesting. But I mean, it's fake stuff everywhere. That's just how it is.
Yeah, everyone's hustling.
Outside of that, normal stuff. McDonald's. I was interested in seeing Peabody's because like Peabody's used to be popping club in Cleveland. Used to bring all type of people from Chip the Ripper, Kid Cudi, um, Bone Crusher, people like that.
Yeah, that
So
was cool
just
to
seeing it out of
experience.
town because I was wondering like what happened to it.
Right.
So that was pretty cool. And just the sand that night, the situation.
Oh yeah. So you go ahead and tell the story since
Yeah, so
you were experiencing it firsthand.
we basically me and a couple people on tour. We decided like, hey, let's go out for the night and see what's popping. Wasn't really too much popping. Virginia Beach is more like a summer vibe. So we're just like riding around and basically we drove the car into the sand. And then
And imagine this: it just rained, so the sand is wet,
yeah.
and this car is definitely not made for off roading.
I don't know, man. They said it was a quality car.
Their asses got stuck in the sand at like 4 in the morning.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Had to call what fucking
OnStar.
OnStar to tow him out. Like,
Yeah, I'm still like questioning like where do OnStar just be sitting at? Like I wonder where like OnStar and AAA be sitting at. Cause I don't know. It's
I
just
feel like they probably have so the OnStar probably contracts out local tow people.
that probably makes sense.
But I don't think it's an actual just.
Yeah, cause I just never seen like the headquarters or the site.
Yeah, I've never.
They just
either.
like pop up pretty much.
I bet my guess is that probably a big insurance company owns them, and they're just like a department within it.
Yeah, that would make sense. And I mean, but yeah, outside of like the whole
That was
crazy
crazy.
issue, definitely put on a good show. Met some new people.
The venue was sweet.
I personally don't smoke, but the club did have a smoke room, so I think that's cool just for anybody that wants to come in.
Yeah. It has that little section. My ass thought that was like a sauna or something. Like, what the fuck is everyone in there
A
fucking
sauna in the
huddled
club.
up?
Oh,
That
no.
would be crazy. A sauna in a club? No, that would be
People are already kind of out of pocket at clubs, so I can just imagine
that would just be
just giving people an excuse
ridiculous.
to take their shirt off.
Yeah, oh my god. But Virginia Beach, definitely one that I think we should head back to during the summer where shit's going crazy, or spring break.
Oh yeah, definitely.
place
I mean, definitely be popping summer. I mean, I liked it now personally, but of course, like summer, it'd be a whole different experience.
Yeah, I mean it would just be crazy. It was a beautiful place though. I'd never been there before, never really even heard of people going there, but
I actually did always hear people talking about going, like
Really?
going in the summer.
I mean it makes sense. I've heard of it, but I just never knew that it was that beautiful, to be honest.
Yeah,
Oh, right. Then after that great time, we went to Charlotte.
yeah,
Charlotte, Greensboro area. That was a crazy time. It was right next door to the University of North Carolina, Greensboro. And man, that campus.
So Charlotte, basically, college scene, quiet hours, overpriced food, college kids
Usual.
rambling around. We did get to see the inside of the campus, outside of the campus. Pizza, burgers. I mean, you know how it is at college, pretty much.
Yeah, we even snuck into the dorms and started putting all the flyers on the people's doors on campus, all the dorms. It was fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, definitely. Got to get that crowd out there.
Gotta
So,
get the crowd.
I mean, so yeah, Charlotte was definitely. I don't know. I feel like Charlotte was kind of fast too. Like for some reason, it seemed like it just happened fast.
Well, we only had limited time. We got there. We left Virginia Beach a little later. Got there at like I want to say 5. We only had a few couple hours to promote, but
But I mean, it was fun though.
it was fun. Yeah, the campus
and the
was beautiful.
actual venue itself, like Artist Block, was definitely a good vibe.
Yeah, definitely. If you're in that area, check out the Artist Block.
I mean, because the artwork. Did you like get the chance to look at all the artwork on
Yeah, I
the wall?
looked at all the artwork. I just fucked with the creative aspect of it. It was just one of those venues where you could tell people that are really passionate about art go and perform, and on top of that, they have a bar.
And
That was
A
raw.
couple of the workers, I talked to them afterwards, and I guess like they also make art, like sculptures and stuff like that. So I got their information.
Yeah, networked with some other creatives. It just was just a cool experience overall. Artist block, just a sweet vibe. I wish more venues like that were around.
Yeah,
I know it's right across the street from the campus, so that's has something to do with it. But
and
I
they
just
got like
love
a
that
famous
vibe.
drink called the Purple Rain.
Yeah, Purple Rain was
Purple Rain was
smack.
crazy.
That was good.
They actually had a lot of different drinks, but I know like that's like their big one. People, will pretty much like the first drink people usually get when they get there. So that was pretty dope.
Yeah, it was good. Um, Anything else about Charlotte? We were there kind of. It was kind of fast
Yeah,
paced.
Charlotte was definitely just like fast paced. Knocked it out pretty much.
Yeah, I know the Kansas.
Put on a great performance.
Yeah, the color scene down there was cool. Put on a good
Their
performance.
their grocery store was kind of like crazy to me.
Yeah, like their on campus grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that was an actual grocery store on campus. Like we at BGSU, we had like outtakes, and it was like a
Yeah,
convenience
Outtakes was
store.
pretty like small, but like yeah, they had a full blown like grocery store.
Yeah,
Like anything you would probably basically imagine pretty much.
yeah. I'm curious to see how much it costs to go there. That shit looked brand new,
Yeah.
but definitely experience. Wish you could have stayed a little longer to like experience the whole scene of Charlotte. But the next one, our last stop, was one of my favorites,
Oh, yeah.
Atlanta.
Definitely one of my favorites.
Always my favorite place to go. I've been there like a few times.
That was actually my first time going.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know.
It's
It always been like different opportunities for me to go, just didn't work out. But this was like the first opportunity I could make it to.
so yeah. Oh yeah. And then did you enjoy the whole?
Oh yeah, definitely enjoyed it. So I mean, off rip, Atlanta weather pretty much got better. Definitely just like hotter than Ohio.
Oh yeah, it was like
Or
40.
maybe Ohio was hot during that time, but I know for sure it was nice in
It's
Atlanta.
definitely a few degrees hotter for sure. But we were talking about the artistic vibe in Charlotte. Let's talk about the artistic vibe in Atlanta.
Yeah, I
'Cause-
had no idea people were really into just like the arts culture in Atlanta. It was crazy, like graffiti everywhere you look. So many talented people.
see like graffiti in like a talented way, in an artistic way, not
Yes.
just defacing the property, but it was more or less like you can do graffiti here, and it's art.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
not a criminal activity. That's what I got from it.
I mean, especially the
Where were we at? 5 points.
yeah. So we went in the little 5 point area,
5 points.
and it had a huge Andre 3000 and Big Boy like mural,
Yeah.
and it was just like amazing. Like every detail, from the hair to the eyes, just the body was perfectly aligned.
Doesn't it amaze you that people are that talented to do that artwork on such a large scale?
Yeah, I have like no idea where to start.
I know. Fuck, I could draw a stick figure on there, maybe. Like, you gotta think that takes a lot of planning to create something that beautiful. A lot of, you got, because you have to think, you have to do small to create big in that type of
Right.
scenario.
Then just meeting people outside, like Atlanta had a nice vibe. Everybody's just willing to talk to you.
Yeah, again, it had everyone that we ran into, I feel like, was just super artistic, talented. They all had their own stuff they were creating or
Oh
doing.
yeah, and the one dude, I got him on video, just like crump dancing and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I
Because
can't
like the
remember his
crump
name.
scene basically kind of left Ohio, but I guess it's still like popping in Atlanta.
Yeah, I forget his name. But
I know he was.
that dude was like 40 years old going ham. I was like, oh,
Yeah, that was
more
pretty
power
crazy.
to
And he
you.
was telling me like I guess he teaches a lot of classes and gets like younger people that want to learn how to
Yeah,
crump.
because I feel like the one thing about that is it expresses anger. Like you get to release some type of energy that not all dance moves and other types of music allow you to express.
Definitely.
So I think Little 5 Points was my favorite area that I've been to in Atlanta in a while. haven't been to too many places down there, but that was one of my favorites. And then I gotta tell you, you didn't get to go to this, and it sucks. But like, I went to Blue Room Studios.
Yeah. I miss Blue Room Studios.
Blue Room Studios was amazing. The people,
Was TMA there?
TMA was there.
Okay.
Yeah, he let us in. He showed us, gave us a tour. Oh, what a beautiful studio! It's one of Atlanta's like really great studios. It housed Juice World and people like Khaled made
Yeah, I know. Like
recorded their songs
TMA
there.
is really working hard as far as engineering and
Yeah, and he's one of your buddies, right? From you grew up with.
So I didn't like grow up heavy with TMA, but Tease was always friends with TMA. AU always friends with TMA. So I knew him a little bit while he was in Cleveland. Then once he went to Atlanta, got it popping.
Yeah, that's another thing about like, it's amazing to see these people from our area doing this stuff and going places. Like, that's the one thing people just don't understand is that you don't have to stay. You don't have to stay. Man, go where opportunity is. Follow your dreams. That's one of the main things I took out of this is, man.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I'm sorry, I went all off track.
I mean, like it always goes back to just like knowing your dreams. That was the whole point of going on a tour. We saw something as far as like an opportunity. We could have stayed at home, just watched TV in Cleveland, and let the week pass. But we were like, hey, we're going to go on tour. We're going to get our name out there. We're going to meet some new people. And that's exactly what we did.
Yeah, we went. We took this opportunity. We networked. We got the opportunity to go to all these cities, go to all these states, stuff that normally we wouldn't be able to do. Yeah. And it was amazing to really have the experience of a tour under our belt because now we know we can do that. We can go to one city, stay there a day, wake up the next morning, go to the next city. He's able to perform multiple days in a row.
I'm ready for that 50-state tour.
Yeah, that's what's coming up next, people. Yeah. And it was it was really a big test for me too, to see if I was able to keep up with the video, photo content, and be able to keep up with that every day, even when I was feeling tired. Because that's sometimes my struggle is I feel tired, and I push stuff off. But that really taught me that it's possible. I can do it. I can grind. I can experience stuff, live that fast life, for a few days at a time. And really experience people in new cities and really reach out to new people that we definitely wouldn't have met regardless. Like,
right.
We would not have been able to experience what we did if we didn't go. Right. Hands down. And how many people could say they toured?
I mean, yeah, it's a very rare thing.
Like, we're young.
People don't get to do that, especially at the rate that we did it. Everything fast-paced, city to city, state to state. So, yeah, a lot of people don't get that opportunity. So, I definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, shout out to Team 100 for, really putting it all together and, letting us have this opportunity. It was great. Shout out to MBM King, TC Travolta, DJ Shorty Gold, DJ Scuba Teej. I almost messed up his name. Scuba Teej. But, man, it was amazing to meet and grow with these people. AU, Steve. It was really... What an experience, man. We grew really close, I feel like, on this travel. I mean, shit, we were in a fucking room together for fucking 6 days straight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes some of the rooms were bigger, some of the rooms were smaller. That's just how it goes.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that didn't bother me whatsoever.
Yeah.
It was just amazing to really just meet these people.
Right.
And grow. So yeah, guys, that was a little bit about the tour. Now that we're back, we're going to get things popping again, get back in our groove, recording our podcasts. Sorry we missed a week of the tour. We were super busy. I was trying to get it out, but it just didn't happen in time. But we're going to keep this consistent content going.
Yep, same as always. Just gonna grind it out week by week, drop every week, and create more content.
Yep. Do you have any projects you're working on, or you have coming the next few weeks, or your plans for next year?
I'm gonna just keep all of that like pretty much secret until the time is right,
Oh, I feel
and
that.
then I'll pop up on the audience. You know,
No, yeah, for sure. So
you feeling the same way?
I am. I just want to say one thing. I have had the opportunity to shoot a video for Eamon Shumpert and Ben West, and that's coming out soon.
Hey,
I'm really excited about it. It was a great opportunity. Just know that this is just the beginning, the tour, the shoots. Me and Will and everyone I'm close with have a lot of stuff coming out. We are ready to take on this new year. We're ready to finish out the year strong, and it's our year.
yep, let's get it.
All right, everyone, we're going to stop the podcast there. Thank you all for listening and watching. I'm Chef T.
I'm Will the Spacekid.
And keep it real.
Yep.
Thank you all for listening and joining us on another episode of the Stirfry. All the music was created by Steve Ozell. Check him out on all streaming services at Stevo Music, spelled ST3V30 Music. Also, if you enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe and leave a review. We'd greatly appreciate it. And see you next Tuesday when we talk with one of the greatest DJs of our generation, DJ Silk Satchmo. From party DJ to BGSU's official DJ, Silk Satchmo has a whole lot of great content to talk about, and he's amazing to have on the show. Don't want to miss it, so see you next week.